Let's look at this question. WASSCE 2023 Nigeria, question 3 on elective maths. This is on quadratic. Given that alpha and beta are the root of 4s squared minus 5s minus equal to 0, find the equation whose root are 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta. So there is a quadratic which is 4s squared minus 5s minus 2 equal to 0. It has two roots, okay, and the roots are alpha and beta. And he's saying that we should find the equation whose root are 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta. Okay, so now before we can find equation whose roots are this, then what we have to do is what? To find the sum of the roots and the product of the root in terms of alpha and beta, so that we can use that to solve the 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta. Okay, so from this equation, what is our A? Our A is the coefficient of the x squared, which is 4. Our B is the coefficient of x minus 5. And our C is the constant without any variable, negative 2. Therefore, if I have, then what will be the alpha plus the beta? Because the root of this equation is alpha plus beta, alpha and beta. So what is the sum of the root? So if I have any quadratic, the sum of the root is given by minus b divided by a. So what is my minus b over a? What is the b? Minus 5, and then my a, which is 4. So minus minus will make it positive, and I'll get 5 on 4. So alpha plus beta will give me 5 on 4. That is minus b on a. And what about alpha beta? That is the product. The product will be c on a. What is the c on a? C is negative 2. So negative 2 on a, which is 4. So negative 2 on 4 will give me negative 1 on 2. Negative 1 on 2. So what here it means is that my alpha beta is negative 1 on 2. Alright, so I've gotten my alpha beta, alpha plus beta. This is the sum of this root, and then the product of this root is, so the sum is 5 on 4, the product is minus 1 on 2. Good. Then I'm going to find equation whose root are 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta. However, that particular equation, I have to find its sum, and I have to find it what? Also its product, so that I can find its equation. Because any quadratic equation is given by what? S squared. A quadratic equation given by s squared minus sum of roots multiplied by s plus the product of roots equal to 0. Okay, any quadratic equation is formed by this: s squared minus the sum of roots multiplied by s plus the product of root equal to 0. Even with this, in the moment I put this here, it will form to become like this. Alright, so what I need for my new equation whose root are this is to the sum of these two equations, the sum of the root and the product of this root. So I'm going to find the sum of this new equation that I'm going to find. So the sum of the root, so sum of 2 minus x and 2 minus alpha and 2 minus what? Beta. So I have to find the sum of these roots, okay? And the sum will become 2 minus alpha plus 2 minus beta. 2 plus 2 will give me 4. So and then minus alpha minus beta. But look, I have to write this in such a way that the value of alpha plus beta is here and alpha beta is here. So minus alpha minus beta can be written as, so that will be 4 minus into bracket alpha plus beta. So that I'll get the alpha plus beta from here and I'll do my substitution. See? So minus alpha minus beta is the same as minus into bracket alpha plus beta. So what will be the sum? So the sum will be 4 minus, what is alpha plus beta? That is 5 on 4. So I have 4 minus 5 on 4. 4 minus 5 on 4. So let me do a simple calculation on 4 minus 5 on 4. That will give me 11 on 4. 11 on 4. 11 on 4. So I'm going to have 11 on 4. So it means that the sum of these two roots is 11 on 4. Alright. Then the product. So product of 2 minus alpha and then 2 minus beta. So product means I'm going to multiply the two. So I'm going to multiply 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta. Okay, so let me do my multiplication. 2 times 2 will give me 4. 2 times minus beta will give me minus 2 beta. Minus alpha times 2 will give me minus 2 alpha. And then what again? Minus alpha times minus beta will give me plus alpha beta. So what can I do here? I have my alpha beta here. 11 alpha plus beta. So here I can also write this one as what? 4 minus 2 will come out. Then I have alpha plus beta here. Plus alpha beta. Alright, see. So here I'll factorize 2 out. Because here is minus and here is minus. When I factorize, whatever I put in black should become plus. So see, if I expand, I'll get the same thing. 4 minus 2 times alpha give me minus 2 alpha. Minus 2 times beta give me minus 2 beta plus alpha beta. So that I'll get the alpha plus the beta. Alright. So you have to factorize the negative 2 out. And then you put the rest in a bracket. So beta plus alpha, or alpha, which is the same as alpha plus beta. Alright. So what am I going to have? 4 minus 2. Alpha plus beta is 5 on 4. Plus alpha beta is what? Negative 1 on 2. Negative 1 on 2. So we are going to simplify this using our calculator. We have 4 minus 2. 5 on 4 plus minus 1 on 2 or minus 1 on, that will give us 1. Yes, that will give us 1. This is going to be 1. 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta is 11 on 4 and the product is 1. So now we can find the equation. We can write our equation. What will be our equation? Our equation will be s squared minus the sum. What is the sum? 11 on 4. So minus 11 on 4 x plus the product. The product is 1 equal to 0. But we can factorize and we can get rid of the denominator here so that the equation can be written in a nice way. So let's multiply 2 by 4. So that I have 4s squared minus 11s plus 4 equal to 0. 4s squared minus 11s plus 4 equal to 0. So this is how our quadratic equation will be, whose roots are 2 minus alpha and 2 minus beta. See you for more. Bye bye.